Good morning. Thought we'd open up with a little Charles Mingus box set this morning. It's been here forever. It needs to go home with somebody. Good morning. It's Friday, October the 11th. This is Doug. I'm at Big Love Vinyl. It's early in the morning. I'm still a little bit tired, so bear with me. And we're going to go through all of the new records that have come in here this week. Let me show you what we're going to do. I'll do that first. These are all just arrived pre-owned records. I've got a bunch from my personal collection that I brought in to show you. There's Vinyl Richie, who's always with us. Go through what's left over from last week, quite a lot actually. We've got some sealed stuff here. Got 5 free records in the video today. So the way the free records work are you go to the website, biglovevinyl.com, go to the search bar at the top of the page, search for the record. If it's in stock, you'll see it, add it to your cart. It'll go in at 0. And I just ask that you make a purchase and of some kind, and also share this video with 5 friends. No, I'm just kidding. But we would take that too if you would do it. Mixtape. Look at this. We just added these to the shop. These are, it's a game. The song and scenario card game. We bought 3 of them. Thought it looked really kind of fun. Everybody remembers the mixtapes that we made back in the day, right? If you're, say, under the age of 30, you're like, what? Don't know what that means. All right, so Vinyl, are you ready? He's ready. Let's go into what we've got here this week. I think this will be a shorter video, but that's probably a good thing, right? Rush Fly By Night. This was from my collection at home. It's a US 1981. Take a close look at the sleeve. This is one that's usually got a lot of ring wear, and I do see a little bit there coming around. But overall, I would say that's in very nice shape on the sleeve. The vinyl is from my collection at home, so it's going to be VG Plus or better. And that was $69. We're going to put it right there in this section. All of this stuff was from my shelf at home. I'm about to show you the nicest tapestry Carole King that I've ever seen in a pre-owned. And I've seen a couple of them, a couple hundred maybe. This was from my shelf at home. I think I must have got a Japanese press or some kind of an upgrade. But I've priced this at $35 based on the condition. So if you need an upgrade, there is your Carole King 1977. And we even put the pressing plant on there, the keel. It's a keel pressing. Next up is kind of you've seen this record probably, right? Wings Over America. It's a live 3LP Wings record, but this one came from Germany. You can kind of tell the sleeve if you've seen it before. It's got kind of a yellow, more of a yellow look to it. That was from my shelf at home also. 3 LPs, 35, German import. Next up, we got some really cool records, maybe fewer than usual, but I think super cool stuff. Otis Redding Best Of. This is an import from Japan. It does not have the obi strip. It could be that this pressing didn't have an obi strip. We don't really dig into that kind of detail, but we just noticed that it didn't, but it was from my shelf at home. Got the Made in Japan sticker on there. That's $48. That's a 2 LP Best Of Otis Redding on the beautiful sounding Japanese press. Toto Hydra. $15 from my shelf, hopefully to yours. A lot of people overlook that Toto record. If you love it, you're like, yes. If you hate it, you're like, I hate that Georgie, Porgy, whatever the hell that is, song on there. Okay, first free record. By the way, all the free records today are all sealed. They're all not opened. When I say sealed, I don't mean they came out of the ocean. I mean they are sealed, as in not opened. This is our first free one. It's Elvis Costello, Hey Clock Face. It's got a little tear in the shrink wrap there. Who cares, right? It's coming off anyway. $25. It was $25, but now it's free. So please follow the instructions from the start of the video, and I have to remember to pull these out so I don't have to do it. later. All right, next up, Charlie Sexton. My buddy Gary Francisco and I just saw him. He actually was playing guitar in Elvis Costello's band in the last tour, so it's kind of cool to see Charlie Sexton. That's $16. It is a radio promo. There's the sticker. You can see that's also a little bit of radio hype and the for promotion stamp on the back. Charlie Sexton, just $16. It's a really good record. I'm surprised he didn't do more. Who knows, maybe he had an amazing career doing something else. Sweet, Give Us a Wink. This one's, man, I've seen a ton of these. This is the one, you know, you've seen it, right? Probably. That has this perforation on the front, and then you pull this tab and you go up and down with it, and it actually winks at you. I don't know what marketing person came up with that idea, but I've never seen anyone else ever do it. $22, US 1976. Upgrade, definitely, for that. If you have one that's busted up or the vinyl is not to your liking. Super Trooper, that's ABBA. From my shelf to yours, $18. These are priced based on their condition, everybody. Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell. Hard to find one of these in good shape anymore, especially on that orange label. My shelf to yours, $25 on Meatloaf. And here we are with that being done. So that's going to come over here. Now let's go through the rest of the the new pre-owned for this week. Excuse my voice. Okay, here we go. Talking Heads, more songs about buildings and food. If you're wondering, yes, I do have my correct glasses on this week, so I'm not struggling with that. The Fifth Dimension, Living Together, Growing Together, that's $7. Donovan, Fairy Tale, pretty cool. $15 for that, 1965, the year I was born. That means, wow, well, I'm not going to tell you my age. Mary Travers, you guys have already done the math. Circles, $7 for Mary Travers. Some cheap stuff in here. This one's also $7. John Denver, Farewell Andromeda. Don't know what that means. Maybe he was smoking something when he came up with that. Barbara Streisand, The Way We Were, $7. See, look, we got Meatloaf and we got Barbara Streisand this week. Wow. Lee Greenwood, $7. A bunch of $7 stuff. We've been holding on to this upstairs, like, let's just put it out. The Association, Windy, $7. Neil Diamond, Velvet Gloves and Spit, $10. We see this record all the time. I don't know how many copies we've had, but another one. This is C Condition. It's $10. Neil Young. Everybody knows this is nowhere. Hang around for a few weeks and that one will be free. Parliament, Funk, oh my gosh, Funk and Telecky versus the Placebo Syndrome. I think that's right. So look at the condition on this thing. Can't tell you how many Parliament records I've seen in the last 5 years that are completely trashed. There's the barcode on this one. So it's I'll tell you kind of what, when it was pressed, or give you an idea. $46, that's based on that condition of that. Ooh, so we go to from Barbra Streisand to Ozzy Osbourne. Bark at the Moon. Wow, $40, US 1983. If you need to know the details on that one, just message us, because that's what I anticipate. Autograph, That's the Stuff, US 1985, in the shrink wrap with the hype sticker. Woo, that's a mouthful. $20. But that's about as nice a pre-owned copy as you're going to find. Anyone ever seen this Europe record? It's 1989. I think that's partly why maybe it's not seen as much, because of, they weren't pressing as many records in the very, very late 80s. But that's Europe self-titled. Look at those guys back there. $34 for that Europe. Japanese press, Hanoi Rocks. Boy, I hope you stayed with me through the Neil Diamond and Barbra Streisand earlier. For those that dropped off, whoops. Hanoi Rocks, Underwater World Import, Japan, 1984, 12-inch single. That's $25. It's going to go over here, Japanese section. Luke Combs is next. This is called This One's For You, US 2017, $25 for the Luke Combs. John Sebastian, $10. That's his self-titled. Wow, Eagles Greatest Hits Volume 2. Really mixing things up here. I didn't do that on purpose. Just kind of happened that way. 45 for the import from Japan. That one's hard to find in the U.S. press, let alone a Japanese. This is a band called Fight, and the album is called A Small Deadly Space, U.S. 2020 Limited Edition Record Store Day. So let's put it over here in our Record Store Day. Very, very small little section here. But you need to know, if you don't, that Rob Halford, the lead singer of Judas Priest, that is his other band called Fight. And that record rocks. Man, does it rock. If you like hard rock, just get it. Dave Brubeck, Right Now, $10 jazz record. Horowitz, Beethoven. Wow, $10. Gotta stop saying wow, but wow. Free second record to have this one a while. Dan Hill. This does not have Sometimes When We Touch, which is his, I don't know, I think one hit wonder for sure, but it's free. It is called Partial Surrender, if I didn't say that earlier. Follow the instructions from the start of the video. That one's sealed, never been opened. I don't know, it's probably from the 80s sometime. Barbra Streisand Christmas album, probably too soon, so I'll let that one go, but it is $10. Barry Manilow 1 is $5. More Barbra Streisand, Greatest Hits Volume 2, $7. We are restocking our bins down there at the 5 and 7s, so these are going to go right down in there. The Red Army Ensemble, what the heck is that? Volume 2, okay, $7. Our Memories of Elvis, this is a US 1979, $7. Who's that on the front? That is Elvis's dad and the Colonel. You guys remember the Colonel from the movie? Did you see the Elvis movie that just came out recently? All right, Slippery Records. Sorry, I know that makes a lot of noise on the video. Starwood, pretty cool album cover. $10 for Starwood. This is Chess Soundtrack 2LP, $10 for a 2LP soundtrack. Not bad. Kenny Rogers, Eyes That See in the Dark is $7, and we did that Elvis record. So we've already done these, which I showed you. I do want to quickly move over here and just do a quick flip of what's left over, and there are some free ones in here as well, so watch for them. So here's what's left over from last week. We have Heart. Tell you what, let me get myself a little room here so you guys can see the records. Sound good? Thanks for hanging with me here. Heart, Lennon and Oko. I'm just going to show you the records quickly. Raiders of the Hit Charts, England Dan. Springsteen, Asia. It's called Free Creek. There's the Edward record. More Yoko and John kissing on their covers. Joe Jackson, Beautiful Day, Don Henley, Hamilton, Joe, Frank, and Reynolds, Peter Wolf, Eddie Money, Pat Benatar, that's Jethro Tull, can't see it, but that's Living in the Past. Here's our next free record. This is Themes from Masterpiece Theater, Volumes 1 and 2. It's a 2LP sealed record. All these themes from different Masterpiece Theaters, on probably on PBS. I don't know when this came out, but it definitely is in the 70s. But that's sealed and free. Follow the instructions from the start of the video on the free records, please. If you just fast forward the video and are just seeing this part, or you tuned out at the beginning. The band, that's their self-titled. Really nice copy of that is $35. Al Stewart. Let's speed it up here. Genesis, Todd Rundgren. Billy Preston. Here's a record that's turned around, but it's actually Johnny Cash, The Johnny Cash Show. Bebop Deluxe, Raspberries. Boston Don't Look Back is still here. Scorpions is still here. Prince, Roy Orbison, Aretha, Elton John's Greatest Hits Volume 2. We got Tumbleweed, Caribou, The Dated One, Rock of the Westies, 21 at 33, Ice on Fire, Breaking Hearts, Leather Jackets. All of those Eltons are still here. Daryl Hall, and here's our fifth. Well, I guess maybe not. It's just our next free record is what we'll call it. This is Daniel Amos Alarma, one of my favorite contemporary Christian artist bands. And also, this is not Jesus Is My Boyfriend music. Trust me, this is new wave. It came out in 1981, and it is really good. Really, really good. Tony Shore, if you're out there watching this, you got a grin on your face, right? Maybe you too, Joe Lynch. Jackson Brown, what else? Bruce Springsteen, Dan Fogelberg. Okay, sorry I took too long on those. Again, here's our new mixtape. I can ship these. I think we priced them at $30. If you want one of those, not on the website, so you have to message us and we can ship one of those out to you. All right, let's go ahead and show you what we have here on the sealed stuff, and then we'll wrap up. Black Crows. This is a sealed copy of Shake Your Moneymaker Live. It's a 2023 press. It is 2LP. There is that beauty. It's in the front for a reason, because that one is pretty special, y'all. $39. We have Avenged Sevenfold, sounding the seventh trumpet. Look at that. It looks like right out of the book of Revelation, right? Sealed 2023, 2LP on purple vinyl, $35 for that. We have a Hollywood Undead. What do y'all know about this group? Swan Songs, a sealed 2018 2LP. That is $39. Since I have just a few here, I'm going to go ahead and give you prices. Alice in Chains. Okay, that's cool. Live in Oakland, October 8th, 1992. Okay, 1992, Alice in Chains live concert. 2017 was when this was made. It is a sealed import on colored vinyl. Let's put that in the front, because that's freaking cool. Parliament, Mothership Connection, sealed from 2015. That's cool. So what is that's about a 10-year-old sealed record, repress, $38. Here's our last free record. Do that in a second. Let me show you what, this is an RSD of, oh no, it's Devo. Love this record. I just love it. Peekaboo, that's good. Time Out for Fun. My son Colin, I have fond memories of when he was growing up and we were doing puzzles in our basement. I would play Devo just pretty much all the time. And we had so much fun listening to that. Still to this day, he'll laugh and remember a song. I'm trying to think of the one. Whip It. He always thought it said, Frank, your mom is back. Like, hey, Frank, your mom is back. So anyway, sorry. Little story there. Fleetwood Mac. Heroes Are Hard to Find. This is a Rocktober release from Rhino. It is 33. I'll do $29 on this. If you message me, I'll drop $4 off of this. 50th anniversary on this white and black splatter clear vinyl. So if that matters to you. And there's the Donnas and Peter Gabriel, REM, Foreigner, Rolling Stones, stuff I showed you guys last week. It's still here. This Film Classics is free. Ordinary People, Breaking Away, The Elephant Man, Altered States, Legend of the Lone Ranger, Raging Bull. Had this forever. There's the barcode. It's free, so follow the instructions from the start of the video. I hope you guys like the free stuff. Message us and tell us, because we don't get a lot of feedback on our videos, and we'd love to hear what you guys like about them, what maybe you'd like to see us do more of. All right, vinyl, take us out. Hope everybody has a great weekend. We'll see you back here next Friday morning.